Send this thing to the group. Halfbacks, no catch.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And then I'm shooting shit too. I'm about to put the accelerated clock on. I don't even want to play this game. They just keep hitting me up.
Good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Well, a first carry here for Ryan.
Who you got to play?
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly
Carl.
what they did.
Here's a throw right side.
Yeah, he ain't even score a point. That shit was disrespectful.
Second down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation.
Oh, he did? That nigga Jay Will. I beat the shit out of Jay Will.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
I swear, I stopped looking at it like, man, this shit is sad. Like, what are you doing?
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
you got to, cuz. You can't quit. You're going to get kicked out the league. Man, you can't commit to shit, cuz. You can't commit to shit.
On second down now.
No, you don't, cuz. Nobody deserves to be kicked, cuz. Sometimes you gotta let a nigga score 30 on you, cuz.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Man, this shit whack. I ain't smoked none of this shit in so long. This shit still.
So they'll come up first in.
No, didn't you just have some cake, cuz? Move from in front of the TV, please. Rodell. You acting like you can't hear me?
On the play fake, here's Wilson. Again, he finds Moore. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Before you go to sleep, like usual. Love sleeping. That shit's crazy.
Early statement here on the road.
I don't love sleeping, man. I love money.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
She's like, I'll call a fucking Uber. I bought this motherfucker.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The team on the field now is in this way. Taken at the goal line. About the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's out wide here for Robinson. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Pick up behind, start sewing. I pick up something. Oh, shit.
So how about this for a start? 21-0.
No blankets and shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I can go take to my son's games and shit when we got there.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy
what
to
the
what
fuck is this nigga out here doing?
But Charles, something
This
tells me
nigga out
that
here
it wasn't
playing
in the
terrible.
Yeah, when we had our production
These are the
meeting,
niggas, these
they didn't
niggas get to
exactly
play
share
every
that with
season.
us, but I'm pretty
Building
sure
their team
that
up
on
and
the
shit.
play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Jets
This nigga I'm
offense coming
playing in
up
this
now to
league,
start
he's
their
so
next
trash.
drive.
That make no
And they
sense.
have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They go play action with Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Throw left side, taken by Mims. That'll leave them with 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, Wilson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Second down and goal. Wilson. And it'll be intercepted.
Look at me running out.
Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Jaguars are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. ETN with it, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A give, running. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
And there you go, y'all. Say it to his face.
So it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
Say it to his face. There you go.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Carl, tell him say it to your face.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting a lot in the last couple of games.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Delta.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. Down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
Probably my
That's what I
son.
think. I'm pretty
That's
sure
the only
that the
person I
bench is
really
saying
care
take the
about.
penalty, and
I
somehow
need
in the
that
heat
nigga
of the
to have
moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
a drum set, a new table.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. 2nd and 20. Try after the first down. Wilson.
God dang.
Got him again. Josh Allen in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
You just running through my motherfucking line, I mean.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a great job here. This is going to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a
Carl,
Heisman quote about
tell
that.
these niggas you don't want to talk about
It's
it.
roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. A handoff for Etienne. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah!
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hauled in by Anderson, left side. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the counter, Etienne. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Once more, Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. Getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Rowe. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. They run. Robinson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Mims. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
That right over my head. Ooh, I came down too far.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here caught by Mims. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Rowe. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down. It's Robinson, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Play action. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. Able to connect with Mims. 7 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, If you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 77 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. One thing defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence, Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Sorry, I trying to play man now.
With 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Damn. Damn. Damn, Carl.
Forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Put your guns up, man.
Here's Lawrence. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Done with this bad game.
6 seconds remaining. They're going to burn their final timeout.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse
my motherfucker.
My damn. Goddamn. This team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them.
My damn remote dead and shit, man. Got me sitting funny and shit.
So for the Jets, they left the mark at 4-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
But I had high and I know my I've been a child.
Hey man, y'all niggas is sheets, man. I'm just saying, cuz.